day we have waited for has finally arrived. Disneyland is open! We're back! And we're back! Hello, welcome to the Disney Genie. And today is International Star Wars Day, so happy May 4th. As you can see, I did lay a buns to celebrate. And today I'm going to be telling you everything you need to know before going to Disneyland in 2021. And just to know, all this information is subject to change because I went a few days ago, and of course every single day they're changing new things, so just be aware of that. Some things may change on the fly. The first thing I'm going to be talking about is tickets and park reservations. So right now, so far, only California residents are able to enter the park. And they don't have the annual pass program, but you are able to get discounts on selected things inside the park, such as food and merchandise. And they don't have the annual pass program right now, but if you are a legacy pass holder, which is if you had a pass before the COVID pandemic and everything shut down, then you'll be able to have a certain discount on selected food and merchandise inside the park. And also know that the tickets and reservation program are two separate things. When you go to the reservation system like this, the pricings are for how much that day costs. You are not reserving your spot yet. So if you want to reserve your spot, you first have to buy your ticket and then make sure you make a reservation for the day you'd like to go. Because I was talking to one of the cast members, and she told me that her sister drove all the way down to Disneyland just to find out that she didn't have a reservation, so you really don't want to do that. Next thing is useful information to know before you go to Disneyland or California Adventure. The first thing is you should download the Disneyland app. With that, you'll be able to do things like mobile order, see all the wait times, and also you'll be able to join a boarding group for Rise of the Resistance, which I definitely recommend. It's amazing, but I'm not going to spoil it. And then next, there's only contactless payment inside Disneyland. Debit, credit, or Apple Pay. And then also the Disneyland shuttles are opened. So if you're going from a hotel, you'll be able to get on a shuttle going into the park. And they also come leaving the park. And also Downtown Disney is open longer than Disneyland in case you would like to stay in Disneyland and then eat at a restaurant at Downtown Disney when you're done. But I would recommend having a reservation for that. My family and I did that, and everybody was trying to eat in Downtown Disney. And now the next thing is what to expect in the park. So face masks must be worn at all times, except when you are either eating or drinking. Except when you eat or drink, you have to be stationed at a table. You can't be walking around eating and drinking. It's a big no for Disney. And then also everyone is physical distancing. So there's markers on the ground everywhere telling people where to go and where to stand to make sure they're at least 6 feet apart or 2 meters away from everybody. In Disneyland, on all of the shops and restaurants, they also have signs like these on every entrance and exit to make sure that not everybody is entering and exiting in the same place, to try and keep it a little more orderly. And in the rides they have that, and since they want you to be physically distanced and not to be breathing everybody's air, they don't have you waiting inside the ride. So say for example a ride like Indiana Jones. The line won't be inside, because most of the line is inside, like in the really cool tomb looking thing. The line is outside and even onto Jungle Cruise. So when it's your turn to ride the ride, they'll let you go and you'll just walk straight through there onto the ride. And also, they don't wipe down the rides after every single person, but there's hand sanitizer everywhere. Like, literally, there's nowhere you can look and there's not a hand sanitizer 2 feet away from you. And also, there's no Fast Pass or Disney Max Pass, but there still is a disability pass for people who need it. And some of the things that Disney does not have right now because of COVID is they don't have any parades or single rider lines or character greetings. Except you're still able to see the characters, you just can't go up and walk and meet them. Except, for instance, when I was in New Orleans Square, they would have a balcony and Tiana would be up on it waving to everyone down below her. And my brother really loves seeing Chip and Dale, because in California Adventure they had a nice park place and they had Chip and Dale like playing with each other, and my brother really found that interesting. Hello, this is me the next day, because while I was editing I realized that I forgot some things. So I came back to make sure that you know everything. So first off, in Disneyland they don't have any of the trams. So if you're in the Mickey and Friends parking structure, you have to walk over to Disneyland and then walk back over at the end of the day, because they don't want everyone grouping together. So no trams, but they still have the shuttles going from the hotels. And then also, all food is mobile order. Before it was just an option, but now nobody's waiting in lines. You have to mobile order everything on the Disneyland app. Except with certain carts, like for instance churros, popcorn, and ice cream. Except they have fewer of those in the park, but they're still there. And I would recommend that if you're mobile ordering to do it in advance, because especially at Disneyland, the wait time can get up to an hour, because that's what happened to me and my family. We wanted to eat something at Rise of the Resistance, and the wait time was an hour long. So definitely look for it in advance of when you think you'll want to eat next for mobile ordering. And also the Toy Story parking lot is closed because they're having the vaccination site there. But they do have the Pixar parking and Mickey and Friends parking open. Now, back to the video. And so I know it's really exciting, Disneyland's open, and I really hope that this was useful information to you. If you have any questions or comments or want me to do another video on anything else, please put it in the comments below. This is my first video, so I really hope you like it. If there's anything I can improve on, please tell me. And yeah, I hope you like and subscribe so I know you want to see more of this. I hope you have a wonderful Star Wars day, and may the Force be with you. I'm Erin from the Disney Genie, signing off.